This man was about to get off the bus, but a passenger was blocking the back door, so he walked toward the front, only to have the front door close right in his face. Just as he turned back to the rear, the bus started moving. After a struggle, he finally got off the bus, only for it to start raining. He looked around and luckily spotted an umbrella, but to his dismay, it was broken. He tossed the useless umbrella aside and decided to take shelter under an awning, which, of course, was also broken. At this point, he completely lost it. He continued on his way, only to realize he had left one of his shoes behind. Politely, he asked the woman behind him to pass it to him, but to his shock, she accidentally kicked it into the distance. When he finally got home, he managed to cut his hand on the broken umbrella. Now even more furious, he noticed the same woman from earlier nearby. She thought he was angry about the kicked shoe. Seeing how mad he looked, she panicked and rushed into the elevator. The man, seeing the doors about to close, quickly squeezed in, but that only made things worse. The woman misunderstood and ended up beating him up before tossing him out of the elevator. Now the man was on the verge of exploding. Later, he arrived at a convenience store, but guess what? The woman showed up again. Spotting him, she quickly hid, thinking he was following her. She rushed to the counter to check out, and even warned the cashier that the man might be dangerous. Meanwhile, the man had just discovered his instant noodles were missing the seasoning packet. He went to the counter to ask for a replacement, but the cashier, influenced by the woman's warning, stayed on high alert. Frustrated, the man returned to his seat and ate the plain noodles. Surprisingly, they didn't taste too bad. Just as he was feeling a bit better, a sudden stomachache struck him. He dashed to the cashier, asking where the restroom was, but the cashier didn't respond, hovering a hand over the emergency alarm instead. The man, fuming but helpless, rushed home as fast as he could. He finally made it, ran straight for the bathroom, only to find his father calmly sitting on the toilet. His mom, thinking something terrible had happened, kept asking him questions non-stop. He was too anxious to answer, only wanting his dad to give up the toilet. But this made his dad suspicious, and he pulled him aside, demanding to know what was wrong. Amid all the chaos, the man grew increasingly hopeless. At last, he collapsed on the floor, letting out a long sigh, as if nothing in the world mattered anymore. This man was truly the unluckiest guy alive.